lazy exercise, 10-minute cardio. One of the basic principles of lazy exercise is just to start moving, just to start realizing that certain things you do are exercise. Certain people don't consider, whenever they're cleaning or working or walking or doing any other physical activity as exercise. They think it has to involve weights. You have to be on an exercise bike. They think you have to have equipment or heavy weights in order for it to be exercise. But exercise is just us doing things. Anything we do is exercise. So 10 minutes of exercise, right? 10 minutes of any activity is going to burn calories, roughly about 100 calories. So if you walk for 1,000 steps, which roughly is 10 minutes, you should burn about 100 calories in 10 minutes. You can burn more depending on your weight and whatnot. The bigger you are, the more likely you're going to burn more calories because you're bigger. But the smaller you are, the less calories. This is why if the amount of calories you burn in 10 minutes or in a 1,000 step walk varies for people because it varies on your weight. You know. So let's say for somebody who's on average 300 plus pounds, you in 10 minutes you will burn 100 calories. All right. If you're 200 pounds, right, then you'll probably burn less than 100. Let's say you burn 80 calories instead. And if you're 100 pounds, let's say that's a little bit less than 50 calories. Let's say 30 calories, roughly, right? Because it takes more energy to move a lot of weight. So the bigger you are, the more calories you're gonna burn. So this is why I'm like, I know most people are going to be over 200 or over 300. Most females tend to be a little bit over 180 or 200, and most guys tend to be over 250 or 300. So inherently, in 10 minutes, whether you're male or female, the likelihood of you burning 100 calories in that 10 minutes is a lot higher than if you was a 100-pound or 90-pound chick and a 150-pound or 180-pound guy, right? So I'm assuming most of y'all big. So 100 calories in 10 minutes is not unreasonable. So then, how do you burn 1,000 calories, right? Especially if you just ate 1,000 calories. Well, 10,000 steps, roughly. Like I said, if you're like in the 300 range or a bit over 200, right? So between 200 and 300 pounds, you're going to roughly burn close to 1,000 calories within the 10,000 steps, which is roughly an hour and 40 minutes, right? Because if it's 10 minutes per 1,000 steps, and you need 10,000 steps, which is 1,000 times 10, right? So 10 minutes times 10 is 100 minutes. 100 minutes is an hour and 40 minutes. So roughly 2 hours it'll take you. So basically every hour you could burn 500 to 600 calories, depending on how active you are. Like I said, every 10 minutes you could burn potentially 100 calories or more, depending on how big you are. But at least you should try, right? So 5K a day will keep the fat away. So 5,000 steps a day, will be roughly 500 calories. So that's half of what you consume, right? And that's just what you did cardio-wise, right? By walking or exercise bike or swimming, whatever, and you burn about 500 calories just by doing those activities. Then anything else you do, like working, cleaning, whatever, even lifting weights, will burn roughly another 500 calories. So then that'd be a total of 1,000 calories. So now you're net, you broke even. So you ate 1,000 calories. Now you just burned 1,000 calories. So you didn't gain any weight, but you didn't lose any. But when you're sleeping, when you're doing other activities, like I said, every activity, everything you do is exercise. Even breathing is exercise. Your brain burns about 20% of the calories you consume. So you're going to burn more calories than what you're doing when you're physically doing stuff. So when it comes to the 10 minutes thing, is find something to do for 10 minutes. That's about 100 calories right there. And then go, and if you want to sit down and rest, then sit down and rest. But if you want to do something else for 10 minutes, right? Let's say you clean your room for 10 minutes, right? And you go for a walk for 10 minutes, right? And then you go swimming for another 10 minutes. You get the idea. The idea is to find things to do that are physically going to cause you to breathe heavy. Ideally, you want your heart rate to be 120. This is why stuff like walking, whether it's speed walking or just regular walking, treadmills, exercise bike, ellipticals, the list goes on. Try to find some activity that's going to help you at least raise your heart rate to 120 beats per minute, and try to hold that for 10 minutes, like I said, and you should burn 100 plus in certain situations calories in that time frame. And the idea is to do 10 minutes here and there. If you can do 30 minutes on a treadmill, bike, whatever, then do it. And then try to do another set, right? Do it again later. Rest for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then do it again. And that should give you an hour worth of cardio right there. So an hour of cardio a day, is going to be noticeable. Of course, drink water, a minimum of 16 ounces. When you start doing your cardio, it wouldn't be a bad idea to take like a water bottle and just chug it down and then go do your cardio. Most people like to drink while they're working out. But the idea is you want to weigh yourself before you drink, then drink the 6 ounce, like I said, 6 ounce minimum, which should add roughly about a pound to your body weight. and then go, do your cardio, your workout. And the idea is to try to lose that pound, right? That pound you gain from drinking the water, and that will give you a rough idea of how much you were sweating, right? How much you were working out. Keep in mind, if you go to the bathroom at that time, try not to, right? Within your workout session, try not to, use the bathroom, urinate, because you want the liquid to come out more through your pores, through your skin, than through urination. Try to lose as much as you can by sweating, right? Which is the idea. And then, when you're done your workout and you're satisfied, then go urinate. That'd be one of the quickest ways to reduce your weight, will be through using the bathroom. But you get the idea. Find things you can do for 10 minutes. Even just waving your arms. That's another thing. Like doing jumping jacks for 10 minutes will help you. Moving your arms up and down, like raising your arms until they're parallel to the ground, then lowering them, raising them, lowering them. Basically, like doing lateral raises, but without weight. You're just using your arms, the weight of your arm, body weight. And that's the thing. Some people are, like I said, I'm assuming you're in the heavy category, so you can just use your own body weight. You don't need to use actual weights other than your own body weight to burn calories and whatnot, and to help you with your fat loss journey. So just something I want to point out. It's like 10 minutes of per set, as it were. 10-minute activities. Try to add it up so you can get a good amount. If you can get an hour and 40 minutes, which is essentially 100 minutes, if you can get 100 minutes, take 100 minutes out of your day to do 10-minute activities, you'll burn roughly 1,000 calories, which should offset your 1,000 calorie diet.